We got your boy Jumpman.
Shel in the building.
We got the special guest right here.
That Uno, baby, you already know. AZ represent.
This shit about to be lit. But and we got his family and his support right here.
You
So
know,
y'all
my loved ones.
Yeah, shout yourself out, family, for y'all can get y'all love.
bossg.chaseabagg, man. Chaseabagg, bro.
AZ Chef boy. Shit, I go, aka Pastor Swift.
I appreciate you. You the first one that brought your people out here and supported you,
Man, it's mandatory. You know, you gotta kind of like, you gotta move a certain type of way.
Right.
Real.
Shit, I like that,
It
bro.
always looks better when you got your team.
Man.
Yeah, and then think about like, say like when you know, we performing in different states and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? People will look at you as weaker. You know what I'm saying? Just because you alone, even though that don't mean you weak, but you know, you just want to be able to prepare for any type of circumstances coming around. So you gotta have your team, whether it's support, whether it's getting down on the nigga, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's just rolling up, nigga, whatever it gotta be, you know what I'm saying? You got your team.
Because you know you niggas talking that check-in shit now.
Man, come on now. You already know what it is.
And shit, I'm about to say, you AZ deep, bro. So everybody fuck with Uno out here, bro.
Man,
highly respected, bro, for real out here.
I love my baby, man. I love AZ. I love my town. You know what I mean? We got some shit we gotta fix, but shit going everywhere.
Yup. Last. So I was just about to say that. So where are you from and how was it growing up there?
Shit, man. I'm from the 50s, Maryville, Indian School in 59. That's the west side of Phoenix. But originally I grew up on the south side of Phoenix when my pops was alive. I was over there until I was about 10. Then instantly doubled back on the west side and been on the west side ever since. But in that saying, like I got a lot of love for the South. You know what I mean? Like that's where I started up. I got memories. You know what I'm saying? And the South is always been like real unified, especially like with our people.
You know, you used to talk South Phoenix stuff.
Yeah, South Phoenix, not South Phoenix.
Make sure the people know.
South Phoenix.
They
You know
got
what I'm
West,
saying?
they got East, and they got
Right.
South Phoenix.
Right. Hell yeah. You did that too. Shit, west side, everybody, you know, shit, people out there, people talking about you. I heard your shit bumping on the south side a couple days ago too. So, like I said, you everywhere. So, how was it growing up with no pops, bro? Like, was it no pops at an early age?
Shit, I'm pretty sure it was like how everybody else had it.
Shit, alright.
Come on,
bro.
Me personally, though, my personal situation, I know a lot of people that I be around when they grow up without their pops wasn't there from the jump.
Right.
Or they pops is alive, but they in and out of their life and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I was actually, my pops was there for me. Shit, he was raising me before he died. He died when I was 9. And shit. So it'd be hard because like a lot of shit I gotta learn. Like my dad was damn near like a hood celebrity, like
Right.
you feel me, like a literal hood celebrity around South Phoenix and shit. So like when I even go over there, I can go to V Live right now, and the old female who used to be a stripper, she a bottle girl now, like she behind serving drinks and shit. She'll tell me a story about my pops.
That's what's up, bro.
He died nigga 10 years ago.
Right.
But
Still living.
yeah, so it's hard, but like I don't know, I'm a lot like them. You know what I'm saying? I go over there, everybody look at me and get shocked. Just like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But they look at me and get shocked because they knew who my pops was.
Right.
So like, I kind of still got some of his legacy, you know what I'm saying, that I walk with a little bit, but shit,
Keep that shit right.
shit, I wish he was here. You know what I'm saying? But I know he watching, so I gotta show out regardless.
Man, and you doing that thing.
They probably make all the old people that hung out with him, they see you, like they think they see him coming in the street.
They do though. I'm telling you, people done cried in my face, like, I don't even know them. You know what I'm saying? Like my cousin, I go to the south side, my cousin, we go to the liquor store. Instantly bop out. My cousin talk to somebody, he like, oh yeah, this is Goldie's son. They like, oh hell, they get to looking at me all hard and shit, you feel me?
But you your pop's twin though, bro. You your pop's twin for real, so.
Yeah, his genes definitely was strong.
Right.
Facts.
Was your pops in the music, if you know it all?
It's funny because I always hear like a bunch of different stories about him, like wherever I go, and I recently heard another one. I ain't never seen him in music as far as growing up, but one of our family members had put me on game, like, yeah, he was calling himself, he was in a music group doing shows and shit. So I'm like, well, yeah, so I'm really trying to find the footage. I'm trying to find the vault, you know what I'm saying? Because I never knew that until they had put me on game. Like, yeah, he was doing that shit for a little bit. And I can't even imagine them, honestly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but if you got a chance to hear it, that shit like blow your mind.
I know it
Fuck
changed
around,
your
sound
whole
like your
game.
voice probably sound like, you be like, that's crazy.
Man, you know what I'm saying? It'll be a different story if like I could peep some of his flow in mine.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, that'd be live.
Yeah,
That'd be
I
live.
fuck with it. That shit dope, man. Hopefully you do find that video. Shit, that'd be lit. So how did you get into the music?
Shit, bro. I kind of always been like even growing up, kind of like on my little rap shit, like as far as just like, oh, I'm gonna write a little rhyme, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That shit fly, say that shit to some females, say that shit to my homies, woody. And
They
then,
said that rap out, huh?
yeah, well, when I got in high school, you know what I'm saying? Something, like I'm gonna write something or I'm gonna freestyle something, like, and really my nigga Malik, like when I really got serious about rapping and shit, me and Malik can't focus goddamn.
Bro, that's crazy because me and Malik go way back.
You know who we talking
Yeah,
about.
Malik, that's my boy. So, yeah, that's my
Yeah,
bro.
man, when we started goddamn rapping and shit, I was every day before school, every day after school, right when we smoking and shit. This is during the drill phase and shit. Like, Chicago and shit was coming out, you feel me? So,
I'm gonna say, bro, right here. Hey, shout out to ATL. Hey, this nigga was doing it in high school. Bro, I thought you was a hooper, bro. So I'm like, oh no, this nigga hooping. When that nigga dropped his first song,
I just started hooping in like high school was like first time I ever started hooping was probably 8th grade.
nigga, that's why I was like, why this nigga ain't hooping?
I was playing football. I grew up playing football.
Oh, so you had the two paths, you could hoop or you gonna do the music, one or the other?
Man, I always been kind of like good at sports, you know what I mean? But
Bro, this nigga's a dog on the court, aggressive as fuck, nigga.
Oh,
So,
right, nigga.
8th grade, going into freshman year, that's when I met bro with Jonathan. Shout out to him
Yeah,
too.
shout out to
Yeah,
him.
so that's how I met bro. So.
They said Dave East could hoop.
Mhm.
You got a lot
There's
of
a whole
rappers,
bunch of-
Quavo
yeah.
could hoop, you know.
And then you got these NBA players
CJ
that be trying to
Cole.
rap.
Man,
CJ Cole,
he played overseas.
That nigga on
He
a
took,
whole
yeah, he took a whole career out. So yeah, for real. Yeah, so.
Starting to get a lot more good athletes though.
Mhm.
'Cause back in the day, they wasn't crossing over too well.
Facts.
Nowadays, it's a lot more athletic rappers.
Oh,
I see it.
And I think it's funny because NBA players make so much bread, but I feel like they still kind of idolize the rapper lifestyle.
Bro, it's still a lot of NBA people that think they can rap.
That's
Yeah,
what
still
they got all
Damian
that shit.
Lillard actually, no, that's one thing I can vouch for. What,
You
no.
said Lillard?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he cool.
Cool.
He more on that conscious tip for sure.
And that nigga, and he can spit. Yeah, he can. I think he got
Oh
some
yeah,
bars.
yeah, Lillard, that's yeah, he can rap.
So I feel like if you gonna do it like a nigga Shaq did, and then come in this bitch, rap with your favorite artist, and get your bread, you feel me, and then do what you do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Nobody ever said that. That's
Real song with Biggie.
Right. He said, nigga, I just want to rap my favorite artist.
You just have to. It's like a bucket list thing, like I said. You can't tell me I ain't do that.
You said Biggie Small?
And that's that like just proving the point. You know, I went against the
So,
odds. and y'all
Damian
getting y'all all
just
upset.
Shaq.
Oh, I was about to say, but you remember they did that one time where Biggie already had a verse that he did, and then somebody just added a verse to it and made it something else.
They do that a lot. Hey, Biggie was real. He was cold with that shit.
Oh,
Cold with
storyteller.
that shit.
He was storyteller.
It'd be crazy because I double back and I think about it. I'm like, damn, he wasn't that much older than me at that time when he was dropping this verse. You feel me?
Yeah, Biggie probably was like, you're 21, yeah. He died young as hell. Him and Pop both died young.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Now, before I ask you the next question, I want you to shout yourself and tell them what you do. Tell everybody, tell them what they do for you. They can tap in with y'all shit too.
Shit, man, we in all lanes, you feel me? We get in all ways, but shit, right now, you know, we all trying to do this music shit with me and folks, you know, trying to go crazy with this music shit, we tap in. That's
Social medias, man, where people can find y'all's music and see what y'all got going
I
on.
ain't into the music. I fuck with my nigga. I support my niggas, but I'm like this AZ Chevy boy. That speaks for itself. I'm into the whips and shit. I can tap in. AZ Chevy boy.
That Chevy gonna change your life. You feel me? So you gonna see
You
what
still
you
got
like.
yours?
I don't.
Chevy gang, no gang.
Four times till I die.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Shit, me, shit. I'm just a motherfucking creative, dude. And bro can tell you like shit. Creative director, motherfucking street designer, shit. Motherfucking creative, motfucking living lucrative. You feel what I'm saying? Shit. Got a whole bunch of other brands shit on the way. I'm just a motherfucking conceptual originator, shit. That mean is shit. I'm not a motherfucking build shit, create around shit that I believe in. You feel me? Motherfucking put my visions together and shit. Help build my niggas' visions and shit like that. Motherfucking put my creative energy into them. You feel what I'm saying? Jack of all trades. Niggas be down on this music shit and shit. I want to create a little bit of everything on this bitch for my people.
Well, I love when I see the young black dudes supporting each other, you know what I'm saying? No issues, everybody just falling in line. You know, I know what I gotta do, I'm gonna take care of it, don't worry about it. And it's just a smooth team, you feel me? Strong team building, man. We need more of that, man. I fuck with it.
Because what everybody got the problem with, I feel like, is everybody, like, when a lot of our people be coming together, like everybody want to be the leader. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ain't no sense to say that just like a car got all these different parts that come together and they want this motherfucker will not run. If one of these motherfuckers ain't running right, that's exactly how motherfuckers come together. Instead of trying to drive your own car, we build our own car. You feel me? And get this motherfucker on the road.
Right.
A lot of people don't think like that. That's right. So, going back to the questions, how old was you when you first smoked some weed?
Shit.
Hey, these niggas got a story, boy.
First time probably hitting that shit, I was probably 12.
Damn, dude.
Yeah,
I was young as fuck. Yeah, I was young as fuck. I was like,
I wasn't smoking heavy though yet. I probably started smoking started trying to really for real smoke probably like 8th grade for real. But it was, you know how it is as a youngin', you know what I'm saying? You gotta walk everywhere, goddamn. You gotta have work. You gotta have a plug for it.
When we started off, it's like, well, I ain't banning you, so I ain't that heavy smoke. But when you started banning yourself,
Like that.
usually I was a social smoker. You can't go around a guy that smoke
accepting
high
that this is where your money is finna come to.
Exactly.
Like,
Good.
you know, usually like I'm saying, you don't smoke that much when you ain't buying it. As soon as you start buying it, it'd be like you done already accepted. That's where your money gonna go. So once you get some money,
Facts, because shit, I just like belonged to some junior year. It was a long time. Yeah, I was old.
I was old.
Nigga, so I'm like, nigga, I found out I was having areas on my first one. So I was like, nigga, I'm stressing.
Right.
I told Johnny, I said, nigga, let me hit that motherfucker for first. That shit changed my life, nigga. I never looked back.
Johnny?
Yeah, Johnny. Yeah, that was the first person I spoke with.
I used to have
Yeah, hey, that nigga used to have me blown.
8th grade, I used to go, you know what I'm saying? We go right after school, go to the club. I know, I'm like, Johnny, you should smoke, you know what I'm saying? Instantly. Johnny goofy ass, you know what I'm saying? We instantly go hit a bench, smoking, get to it. Niggas get goofy. I'm like, all right, y'all.
I'm out.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all, nigga. I'm blowing my high.
Right.
I'm trying to kick it.
Yeah, them niggas had me blow. I was at the front door trying to open the door for him and to get to the crib for like, I want to say like an hour trying to open the door, bro. I'm like, my mom about to kill me.
Yeah, good time.
Hey,
That nigga used to taste the tree so much, you know what I'm saying? You could taste it for real.
And it wasn't even what it is today.
Man, we was even smoking
It's like
gas.
dead or
Yeah,
something.
right.
You still had a couple seeds.
But I thought it was fire in the morning.
Man.
Hey, but last hella long though.
Man.
Last hella long though.
Right.
You used to be like, damn, man, what time is it? Dinner?
No. It's on the street. Waking
Yeah.
up, still hot.
Kush Coma. Kush
Coma.
Kush Coma was shit.
Then you fuck around, get the itis, you
Yeah.
indulge in them munchies.
Yeah.
Indulge in them munchies, you got the itis. You
Hey, if
instantly
your mama made dinner, you better not go down there acting too happy.
Man.
Go further acting like you ready to eat.
Man, what the
You
fuck
go,
wrong
hold
with you?
on.
Right, what's wrong with your ass, nigga?
Like, don't call me down there.
You better go down there and throw me all the food done.
Right. And I couldn't even do that. Me as a youngin', I used to walk in the house like trying not to even look.
Yeah.
And instantly I go about my business. She's like, hey. I'm like, huh?
Everybody go down there.
Real fast.
I'm gonna take the garbage out.
Don't let anything else.
I used to.
Hurry up and do a chore this big.
Motherfucker be like, look at me. Huh?
Hey, your
Don't
mama Dukes ain't, she ain't no dummy, so.
Man.
My mama got the nose of a hound, boy. My mama
I don't smoke those. They smell
Wow,
all
boy.
that shit.
I was
She like-
shout out my niggas. You know what I'm saying?
My mama was
coming like this. You come home, she smell the fingers.
See, that's why we always had one homeboy who mama was cool.
Right.
You feel me? Like she always be like y'all going in that garage now. Or something like that, but nah, hell no, my mom, she at church, she ain't clean that shit.
I used to do like that when I was a freshman, straight up. Like,
Yeah, you gotta have 1, 2 homeboy who mom cool, man.
Right.
One who do y'all good.
Yeah, that's true fact. Well, so next one, what is your biggest fear while pursuing your dream?
Shit, man. Honestly, I probably got similar fears just like anybody else as far as it comes to that, like failure. You know what I mean? And nobody want to fail. But at the end of the day, like what I'm learning as the current me that I am, is shit, failure could be the start of the journey. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you know, that's what we say now. Fail and keep doing it so you learn from it. Keep going.
Like I don't want to. You can always put that label on yourself, trying to compare yourself to other people, but that's the thief of joy. You know what I'm saying? And like you ain't never really gonna be able to focus on your craft if you trying to focus on somebody else before you make your craft. You know what I mean? So it'd be like I don't want to fail, or I don't want to end up hella old and still doing this and ain't got nowhere. And at the end of the day, shit, a nigga could be older, you know what I'm saying, had 10, 12 years into the shit, and I might not be mainstream yet, but shit, I have hella streams, you know what I'm saying, niggas raking the cheese off this mother. So shit, either way, it's how you look at your progression, you know what I'm saying, all the stepping stones and shit. I've learned a lot already. So with failure, I know it's just gonna be another lesson.
Man, that's one thing I say, bro. My biggest fear is not leaving nothing for my kids, bro.
Yeah.
I want to leave a foundation for them. I want them to have a house. If anything ever happened to me, like, oh shit, my shit paid off. My dad paid this house off. Nigga, we got a king walking around this thing. Like, nigga, that's why I be like, Amanda, she don't even gotta work, bro. You know, I do the grinding, bro. So that's why I started this shit too. I'm like, bro, me and my bro, we started this shit. We ran with it, bro. So,
And that's something y'all, you know, you could grow with, and who knows where it could go. You know what I'm saying? It only goes as far as your imagination could go for that shit. There ain't no cap in it. You know what I'm saying? And it's great when you leave something behind, because not only is they gonna look at you like, okay, you king, whoop, but okay, now what are they gonna strive to be? If they got only kings in their face, they gonna strive to be a king. You feel me? If it's somebody that's just in their face not doing shit, you know what I'm saying, not putting no knowledge on the motherfucking mind or nothing, that's what they're gonna strive to be. A motherfucker that don't know nothing to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that's real. You know, yeah, I admire what y'all doing for real. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hit me up for this. I was excited. I'm like, let's get to it.
and that's what I said. We both busy, man. We've been trying to get this. This shit was supposed to drop last week. So, man, we were so busy. So, we got to
So
it.
you want to have a platform for y'all to be able to, you know what I'm saying, out here in AZ, and that's what you're trying to create. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's going to be.
saying that's what most motherfuckers need. I appreciate that about this shit too. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, you guys put the motherfucking foot forward.
Yep.
Crap.
Listen, that's why I said I'm just trying to make all y'all, bro. Y'all shine, bro. Cause y'all see y'all grinding, bro. I watch all y'all shit since Tolleson, bro. So y'all been real, so y'all fuck with y'all. Baby.
So this is what I want to know. So like when you get into the game, you already know if you want to be independent or are you looking to get like a deal with somebody? What's your goals?
Honestly, I love this process of building my craft, and not just because you know at first it takes artists a while to kind of know their sound and know the kind of music that they want to produce, and they know how they gonna come off, and they know their cadence, like as far as how they gonna sound on the mic, or if they gonna change their flow a lot, or if they just gonna stick with this. And I love that shit. So I honestly, I'm gonna remain independent while I learn it, and so it's like this. While I'm learning that, I'm remain independent and gaining all this knowledge. But if a label wanted to come to me, they're gonna have to come talking that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm investing in learning how to produce, you know what I'm saying, my own music myself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm investing into learning how to engineer my own music. So if a label came to me, a label gonna come talking that cheese, right? They're gonna be like, okay, we're gonna put you on, and then, but yeah, I'm gonna have all of their assets and things that they should use. But shit, when they charge me and I'm using their engineers, they can charge me an arm and a leg. You feel me?
Right.
Okay, so if I double it back and I know how to do that for myself, shit, you can't come to me not talking that shit. I know how to produce my own music. I know how to get on the beat and do the beat right. I know how to make it sound good, and I know how to master and mix my shit. Like what else is you know what I'm saying? I don't need y'all.
That's the type of stuff they're looking for too.
Exactly.
That was a good ass
And
question too.
that was my main thing. Was I mean, shit, not even just about the cheese wise. If the label come on, folks gotta come with the best intentions though too.
Exactly.
Because all that other shit, motherfuckers not just y'all not just gonna put a number in a motherfucker place and motherfucker don't take that either. Because at the end of the day, we all businessmen.
So basically, you said you want somebody to
ourselves.
believe in you too.
Oh God,
So,
you feel me?
I can
Not
agree
even
with
just with
that.
that cheese. You feel me? Motherfuckers gotta come with the best interest, not trying to finesse in the back end of it. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to do this and that, overcharge, like you said. You feel me? Motherfuckers be overcharging just for school time all the time. They, you know, like it be all type of little shit that be
That's
going on.
crazy.
in the back.
That's crazy you said that because there's a lot of people that just rush in and jump into signing something they don't even know the fuck they get themselves
Niggas
into.
get masters all
Yeah.
that. Motherfuckers gotta try to put that shit
Your
out.
shorty name, fuck nigga free. Go real.
Yeah.
Well, really. So that goes into
She
just
signed the deal for what? How much was it?
Like 500K.
But
But like, but
That's
it's
not
not gonna
shit.
come with that because listen, like
I
when
mean,
you sign to a
what
label,
position was she in
I
when she
feel
got
like,
some?
I feel like when you sign to a label though, the attention should be like you gotta be priority. Yeah, that money can talk, but like you gotta be priorities where you motherfuckers gonna push your shit and you gonna have that longevity.
Man.
Relevant around
They
shit.
got
You feel what I'm
best
saying?
interest. They
That's
would need to
what
see these
motherfuckers
going
go.
in.
That's why I feel like
saying
things
anything about her
should
best
support.
interest, but I feel like she was worth more.
Fact.
Oh, God.
I feel like she should have known her worth or stood for her worth a little more.
Yeah.
because she would have dropped
Could
it.
have signed for something greater.
Yeah, and she would have dropped another song like "Fuck Nigga Free." You know what I'm saying? That just go down. That instantly skyrocket.
You got
That-
motherfucking
You
song.
got a higher
dude.
pay that they got coming. You talking
Exactly.
because you already bring that
She
in.
signed too fast.
Fan
Like I said.
base.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
she moved way too
Did she
fast.
have a
And that shit
manager?
I feel like that was a good move.
Hell no, she was
She
a
had all
love.
her, she had all her homegirls right
Yeah,
with that cheese
exactly.
and that money. You feel me? That's all. Well, that's what they do. For they come drop that bag in your face. You feel me? You see a whole bunch of bricks of cheese, motherfucker. Like, alright, fuck.
See, this is
Yeah,
an
man.
aspect a lot of people don't
Man,
get.
definitely because some of
Person's
these-
independent and why they make a choice to either sign or not. You know what I'm saying? You know that y'all go through all this and y'all see another artist go through something and you base your choice on something you seen a close artist you go through. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know that that's part of the process too.
Shit, that's damn near like that's like selling your soul as well. You know what I'm saying? Like they say like selling your soul is goddamn, you know, just the literal aspect of selling your soul. Shit, that's a part of selling your soul when you going against your morals. You know what I'm saying? Or you goddamn giving yourself off like a slave, you know what I mean? To something that's really not your worth. You know what I mean? So
Now you making no cheese, owe a motherfucker cheese. Now you owe it.
Yeah, that's right.
For some
We
shit
heard
that
a bunch of
for
them.
some shit that
that's-
you enjoy doing at first. You feel me? You
Right.
enjoy doing
You
this
don't
shit.
even got
for
the love
of
for it no
that
more.
shit.
They sign these deals and it's not that they own cheese. Now you owe this motherfucker some real craft.
Yeah.
Not some, not just any craft. They gonna pick and choose at what they want and accept what they want. You
And that's
give them
why-
some good craft, some shit that you
Yeah.
really set in stone, and that's your whole income. That's your whole.
Fact. That's why I respect Young Boy, because that nigga like, y'all trying to stop me from posting my music out, nigga. Y'all got my money. Y'all got the money y'all gave me. I'm about to start posting my shit on YouTube, nigga, where I can get my money. They not trying to pay him for the record label. And they ain't trying to get that man as his bonus and shit, but that nigga like, fuck it, I'm gonna go get it from YouTube, my nigga. That's why I was like, that's a young, smart nigga, bro.
I'm gonna support my nigga behind any deal you want to sign, any contract you want to go with, but I'm always make sure I let him know my
Your thoughts on him.
like not on no hater shit, no weird shit. And he know that we go way back.
Right.
Been no question. It's always been love. But
And we gonna sit down and go through that bitch together. You know, we gonna read
That's
that
what I
bitch.
said.
break
Y'all
it
don't
down.
say that because you know how many people keep yes men around.
nah,
Man,
man.
respect.
That's why I respect your team, bro. Your team.
Don't even like. And this is just a small piece of it.
No, I'm already know.
The whole team is the same way. Like we all operate on the same way. You know what I'm saying? Got that understanding and respect. But when we need to get something done, that shit get done. You know what I mean?
I love to see it, man. I love to see it.
That's what I said. It's respect.
Shit, it's risking your life if you don't got if you got a one team around you. It's risking every one of us. You know what I'm saying? That hang around. Like,
And we didn't all just for that.
you know what I mean? So it ain't even. We ain't got no time for no faulty. You know what I'm saying? If we gonna come and say we gonna do something, or we trying to get something done, or we trying to bring something together to do something, the team for the most part is gonna come together to do that because shit, we gonna do that for each of us. You know what I'm saying? Each of us is gonna try to reach our dreams. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just one-sided or these couple people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's great, you know? That's right. So, how much weed do you smoke a day?
Shit, man, on a good day or a bad day, you know what I mean? Shit. I don't like to okay. I'm gonna at least have that morning, mid, and night. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to. At one point, when I first started smoking, and I was young and dumb. It was on some shit like, damn, I need to smoke. Niggas get irritated. You know what I'm saying? And that's immature. And then I feel like I was giving too much power to something that's supposed to uplift me. You know what I'm saying? And supposed to heighten my frequency rather than diminish it or dim it. You know what I'm saying? So I instantly, sometimes I'll take a little break. Like, today, bro, we ain't doing too much, so we just gonna smoke one. But really, I gotta have it, like when I'm finna go do something.
I'm saying what?
I'm finna go do this, I'm finna smoke real quick.
Yeah.
So I end up smoking all day and not notice it. But so it can range different, but sometimes I put that mental effort out there, like, yeah, we're just gonna hit a few today. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. So how many grams? Like how many? How many grams you put into? He do the same. We asked him this shit. This nigga said 2 months. So I'm like, nigga, how much you put in that?
Like, how long would a pack of woods last? Or how long would a Fonzie last?
Yeah. How long your woods go last?
Facts, I appreciate that.
So if I got a 5-pack of woods, that just going probably like 2 days. Maybe 2 days. But like it depends on what I'm doing.
Right.
Like if I'm chilling at the spot, you know what I'm saying? Just minding my business and shit. Goddamn, not doing too much. Shit, I'm gonna have that bitch probably tomorrow. But if I'm like, gotta go do something or shit, we doing something like this or whatever, right? That bitch, I'm gonna cop like 3 packs of it.
Okay, you smoke to us
like soap, like a soap.
It make more sense sometimes.
Right.
I don't need to be hella dumb high, you know what I'm saying, by myself. And then socially I'm passionate, so I'm not gonna get as high as I would naturally supposed to, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have to put a little more in that area.
Right, that's that makes sense. Yeah. So, what is a few of your hobbies outside of the music?
Shit, man. Outside of music, I'm a workout buff. You know what I'm saying? I stay in the gym. I love that shit.
Man.
And I started maybe a year and a half ago.
I'm trying to start still.
Hey, I'm right there with you. I'm actually finna start doing some physical training.
Oh, that's what's up.
I got soon. I'm finna get into that. That's gonna be one of my investments and shit. So I love that shit. I learned that I do got a real love just for working on the body. But my cousin is also a boxing trainer. We grew up boxing. That was my cousin. So like we grew up in different gatherings. Well, I did. He's an actual trainer. So I grew up different gatherings. So
I remember when we first started that shit on Snap.
yeah, so
Something boxing.
that was me getting back into it.
Yeah, that's what's up.
So I'll fuck around, you know, and go do that as well. I like staying athletic. Sometimes though, I'll be feeling like I need shit to feed my mind. So shit, I'll fuck around and it's hard. I ain't gonna act like I'm the best, but I have been reading more. I'm saying I'm learning there's a lot of this knowledge in these books that I can apply to my real situation right now. You know what I'm saying? Books that came
Put them up on something. Put them up on something they can read.
Think and Grow Rich. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good book.
Goddamn 50 Cent audio book.
Yes, indeed.
What's that shit called?
Man,
What's
that's
this?
low.
What's that shit? What's 50?
The 50 is low. I read
No,
that.
the other one.
Oh, which one? I forgot what it was called, but
The one
you
he
put me
just
on the audio book.
recently.
The one 50 Cent just recently dropped. That's a great book. I definitely recommend it. J. Prince, Respect.
Oh yeah, fact.
Woo! Man, that's a great book. A great book.
And that's good that you read, bro. That's good that you read. Hell yeah.
Because there's so much, I'm telling you, when all this electric and shit is turned off, because they need this electricity and all this shit, these books are going to be here. You feel me? They're going to be put up, whether they catching dust or not. I understand, like, school, the way that they raise us in school make us not like reading. But shit, back before, you know what I'm saying, we was even slaves and shit, we was scholars, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers was really on that. So it's not like we can't read or we don't have an attention span. Sometimes motherfuckers need to just find that way that works for them when they read. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's listening to that shit, whether you gotta read the words on the TV, my nigga, whatever it is, but at the end of the day, you just gotta find something that relates to you, and I promise you will get stuck into it.
I'm gonna recommend a book if I haven't read that shit. When the World Was Black, our history behind that shit, bro. The Hebrews and all that, bro. The Israelites, bro.
Yeah.
I'm an Israelite, so
Yeah.
so we all Israelites.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Yeah, so Bro, that shit deep. Y'all gotta really
Say that again, when the world was black.
When the world was black, bro.
Definitely.
Our history goes
Tomorrow.
back, bro. Our history goes back, and what they did to us is crazy, bro. So yeah, that's something y'all should read, bro. What advice would you give to someone trying to get into the music community?
Stay focused and consistent.
Mm-hmm.
The reason is that that focus is gonna have to basically be narrow because you always gonna have some outside opinions. And though one may definitely want criticism and want people to critique you and let you know what they think about your music, you can't let that affect about how you gonna go into something. As far as if you want to change your sound, you know what I'm saying? But you got one bad review, so you go, damn, this shit probably ain't gonna work. That's just one pair of ears. There's so many ears around the world that shit's gonna sound different to everybody. So if you keep your focus on what you envision and make that shit, let it come to what it's gonna be. And if you stay consistent with that shit, consistency is the key for a lot of things. If you stay consistent in something for 90 days straight, there's no way that you're not gonna be better than you were at the beginning of it. Point blank period. So time is key. You know what I'm saying? You put that consistency into it. Something's gonna come out of it, point blank period. Just like growing a plant or something. You gotta stay consistent with how you water it, how you feed it, how much sun you give it. You know what I mean? It's the same with your goals.
Facts. So how did you stay on the path and stay motivated through all the deaths, friends lost, and family? How did you stay on the path and kept your mind right? Cause shit, when I got on that path and I lost my homeboy Jalen, nigga, I went down a total death, bro. I was going down the wrong path, bro, and I wasn't supposed to. Lost my family, but shit, I got myself straight. So I went. What kept you on that path? Keep your mind right.
Man, the Most High for real, you know what I'm saying? I stay prayed up, man, because at the end of the day, it's like, I've been on autopilot, and I have been on autopilot for a long time. As far as, you know, it take a lot of time to digest that, and then especially like when you have multiple loved ones die back to back, like you ain't even finished grieving the first one and the other ones, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it feel like it keep happening to you, but honestly, like, I put that pain in my music, you know what I'm saying? And I put that pain in my hustle. Just because something bad happens, don't mean a motherfucker gotta react negatively no matter how bad we want to, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, I ain't saying I ain't fuck up, you know what I'm saying? Or I ain't do some shit that I wouldn't have did now, you know what I'm saying? However, it's like, you ain't gotta have a bad reaction just because some bad shit happened to you. So you can put that pain, you know what I'm saying, into something that's gonna help your life grow, or something, you know, for you grow positively. So I had a few business ventures, including my clothes, you know what I'm saying, and a few other things I was working on that I was just really trying to go hard with that shit. And then I also was putting that pain in my music as far as whatever shit. Because, you know, us as black men, it's not like we can talk, you know what I'm saying, and no matter how good we want to get it and being able to say shit, we just ain't gonna be able to talk about some shit, you know what I'm saying? So music kind of gave me a way to speak on shit and kind of release it back into the world, you know what I mean?
Right. That's facts. I fuck
So that shit kept me going.
Alright.
I got one for you, man. Dead or alive, who you want to make some music with? You had your chance. Who would you make some music with? Dead or alive?
That's a good one.
Damn. Dead or alive, huh?
Change one. So you answer this. You say your pops and your music. Just find out your pops and your music.
Oh, yeah.
So you're not gonna get me now. I'm gonna read the question.
So yeah, well, y'all already know that, man, you know what I'm saying? That would be obvious, you know what I mean? They say, my mom do tell me to this day, like, little shit, like, she would be laughing, she's like, what's going on? She's like, your ass one just like your damn dad. You feel me? Like,
You close
shit
with your
now.
mamas, girl.
Yeah, that's what I do, shit.
Yeah.
Rockin'
Fuck,
to
yeah.
you know?
That's
But
tight.
it blow me though, so it's like if I were to, they always say, everybody say that. Y'all was alive right now. It'd be two of you, damn. You know what I'm saying?
Pops was that guy, huh?
Man, you know, and I would have just loved to be right there too. Shit, I would love to show him who his son is. You know what I mean? So like, if we was rapping on a song, shit,
That shit will go crazy on the south side. Ah, that shit will go crazy.
But shit, I'll do definitely that. But if I'm really, but Pop's going said it, but I also goddamn, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'll fuck around and make a song with Pop.
Pop?
Pop? Ah,
Okay.
I'll make a song with Pop just because Pop got them people.
He sounded like the trailer. He was talking about Biggie.
Yeah.
Exactly. You said,
Pop?
Oh, is that what that was?
That's
how you feel? I mean, Pop gonna push you. You know, Pop gonna make you bring that. You know,
And like the energy that he brings, really, it ain't even just the song, it's the fact, like, making a song with him, you gonna feel that.
That's
You know what I'm saying? You gonna feel that energy, and just like how you say, he gonna be in there pushing you.
Yeah, he
You know what
gonna
I'm saying? He gonna be on your
Even
melody.
just know who he is.
And I'm,
You
just,
don't
and
wanna bring it
I'm a
back.
similar way. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like that for myself. So just having him and have that energy, I know I'm making something different, for sure.
Shit, I would say like, me personally, shit, I would say like, Nip. Bro, me, just because that's my favorite rapper. My favorite and my other favorite rapper.
It's
still
hard
here.
to just single it out.
Snoop.
Okay.
Snoop is my favorite rapper, so.
That's what's
Yeah.
up. What about producers though? 'Cause we got a lot of them
I
too.
definitely gotta hear bro the song with Sauce Walker one day.
Oh, Sauce Walker? Yeah, he's like,
I ain't gonna lie to you, I definitely need the sauce.
The Super Saiyan.
No,
I
I
need
gotta
the
I
sauce.
gotta hear some song.
He said, you not a real Saiyan.
I
That's
need the
my
sauce.
guy.
I'm telling you, I got a few.
Man, but
I got a
Sauce,
few.
bro, he on them drugs and everything.
Shout out
Nah,
Sauce
bro.
Walker. Shout out Sauce.
That nigga need to get back on his old shit. He was going crazy with that Detroit, bro.
Yeah, but most
My
people
nigga
think he
need to-
just hype, but Sada really be talking.
No, he do.
You feel me?
He
He
do.
really be spilling.
Even with that song when he had with Pac-Man, them niggas was going
Yeah,
bar for
yeah.
bar.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he is a top Detroit. He one of the top Detroiters. Him, Rio. I fuck with him. I fuck with Rio.
Trio. That nigga real my favorite rapper from Hobbies.
He's been putting on for Detroit all
Yup.
over. So.
Hell yeah. Facts.
See, Rizzy gonna switch it all the way over. He make bands on the game.
Yeah.
Man, I respect that like a motherfucker though.
Yeah, I ain't
You feel me?
gonna lie.
one of my
Hey,
niggas
no.
just ain't gonna lie to you, just hopped on that wave. He got his little,
That shit's expensive too,
Yeah.
bro. They be
Yeah, I'm trying to
taxing.
get that shit. I ain't gonna lie, I'm trying to get that shit.
Yeah.
But
That
hey,
makes sense.
but
You
yeah,
just
I know
made
y'all
it,
heard
nigga.
about Lil Baby starting that little, what was the 4 p.m. gaming? That nigga
What?
got a whole, yeah.
See?
That's where
Snoop
it
did?
really
Game
No,
because
Lil
the
Baby.
gaming industry is on
Yeah,
the rise. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Snoop been game. Snoop
That's
been
only
having
been right.
mad leagues.
Hey, Snoop investments is so on point.
Man, this nigga be in China.
You can learn
Korea.
He is straight hustler.
Man.
Shout out Snoop.
Yeah,
Hey, like a motherfucker. Snoop be
Yeah,
putting
Snoop
on for all of
trap,
y'all.
yeah.
You know what it is.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
bro.
Snoop
But
that
that
big.
nigga gonna smoke bro. That nigga smoke. Snoop.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I want to smoke with him, man.
Now, like, that's a real question right there. Who would you rather smoke with?
There you go. I like that one too. I like that one too.
Shit. Hey, I appreciate it. Yeah, I fuck with that.
Stop playing your nose.
That one.
Okay.
Yeah. So, fuck yeah. We gotta bring you on that show, bro. The cannabis, the sickle cell cannabis show in Mesa. I'm gonna be in Mesa, so I'm gonna send you the link for her, for she can get you to vend it, for she can get you on the list. That's you, Lando B, Tavo. That's 4 of my people I know I put on there.
Say that, bro. Yeah, I appreciate you thinking. You know,
Hell
I'm
yeah.
fucked up.
Bro, that's why I said I need you to get your shit out there, bro. I'll put you on the put you on our
Yeah.
put you on the shit on video.
Building that high, you know what I'm saying? We built this high is gonna be for us. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be somewhere where we can always network and make shit happen amongst us. And that's how motherfuckers get longevity in whatever industry it is that you
Right. And you too, bro. Y'all give me your shit, and I'll send you if you want to perform out there with us, bro. We're gonna be out there to HighHeadzz. We're gonna be out there just passing out.
yeah, you
the
said it's
shit.
on the when?
September 2nd and 3rd. So it was two-day event. So you can perform that day and then perform a different. So that shit gonna be lit. Yeah. So I'm gonna get y'all in there. I'm gonna send y'all the link. So if you right, you right.
Shit, I can't.
That's
I
it.
ain't got no shit.
Yeah, bro.
I
I'm
can
saying,
tell you I ain't got no shit.
yeah, we can put you at the table with us, bro. You can just turn up. You feel
There
me?
we go. Bro, you're crazy.
Right.
Sure. Like I said, I don't know if y'all caught it, but he's my creative director for street design.
Yeah, and that's I want you to help us out too with this because we're trying to make some more shirts for
Oh, bet.
we're just trying to change some designs of it, so if you can help that.
We can exchange info. I need to help y'all. I mean, you gotta help me out with that shit. I got some shit. We got some shit. We trying to go on shirts and all types of shit.
Yeah, shit. I can help you get your boat license and all that for your LLC. I can help you with all that shit, bro. So, cause I got I get my shirts for. Hold on, I'll tell you after the video. I'm about to get out to that. Hey, I'm about to get out some jams. Hey, that'll be another video when
we gonna give you game, but it can't be the $1 million shit.
Yeah, not yet, right? But yeah, after when we get off this, we're gonna get on that. But why didn't you never play sports in school? You was a dog on the court in the field.
Shit, man. I mean, shit. I started off in the 8th grade. I mean, not 8th grade. It's that freshman.
Yeah.
I started off in freshman. Finna play sports though. I did play football for a little bit. I started with Malik on the first game. We started and yeah, the coach was ass, man. His ass was a bitch too. He was getting on my nerves, boy. Man, I was a freshman. I'm like, I'm not finna have to whoop this white boy.
Yeah, coach was a fuckboy.
Man,
That's how the Tulsa coach
it killed it all for me.
Oh, I grew up, man.
I played football for 4 or 5 years growing up, like throughout my youth. But for NYS and Pop Warner.
Right.
And then I get to high school, and yeah, coach just was ass. We had a cold squad too, just was losing. And I was like, fuck him. Well, yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
I was upset. I couldn't fuck with him. He was a bitch.
That's how we met. Jumping or something.
Man, Malik.
Yeah.
Only me and Malik was knocking heads when we first met each other. Over a little bitch.
Yeah.
And then we got into on the football field. Nigga, you the one. The only reason me and him never fought was because of you. You like, nigga, chill out. Hey. Damn, nigga.
Malik, bro.
And this one nigga, he said, bro, we finna have to smoke after practice. I swear to God, bro, we went after practice, we went after the smoke. Nah, nigga, it was the other way around actually. Malik was the one who calmed me and you down for fighting, and we knew each other from a bitch. Me and Malik fucked with the same bitch or whatever.
I don't even remember that.
Bro. Swear to God, bro. I ended up being more cool with you than I was with Malik.
Nigga, Malik was a hot-head ass nigga. And that nigga used to be walking down, and we walking to the park. This nigga, see a nigga, oh, I'm like, fuck this nigga up. I'm like, god damn. So I'm like, I gotta step behind my bro, so.
He was always on the show.
I didn't even tell you how many people we done beat together.
Bro, that's what I'm
Or
saying.
even just like how you said, I done watched him just sit right here and watch him beat this nigga up. Like,
And you like, what the fuck is going on? You feel me? Hey, out of nowhere, you feel me?
I just, Kim Fuck, he didn't play about his broad. So like, even if you even look at his broad,
Oh, God.
like you even look at it, nigga.
What's up, nigga? You got a problem? Hey, like, damn.
I'm on that.
For real, that nigga just like, hey, bro,
Hey,
this my nigga.
it's that warrior spirit in him, man.
The warrior spirit.
Facts. Man, that shit funny, but I already asked you though. What is your next big project you got coming up? If you want them to come, are you still holding?
You got some shows coming up. What's going on?
Shit, man, I'm working on the venues and getting booked for shows and things of that nature. I just dropped a project about a month ago called Pain and Hustle.
That's the album.
I just dropped the video for First Off, the starring single on that album about 2 weeks ago. Go check that out on YouTube, Jay Uno.
That's the one I just watched today.
And I got a few things on there, so just go ahead and peep me out and catch a vibe. I'm available on all platforms though, Spotify, iTunes, Pandora, whatever you got. I'm on there. I'm on Snapchat, Instagram. You know what I'm saying? It's good. I got 2 singles that I'm getting ready to release. It's gonna be, I'm finna drop something on everybody's head. You know what I mean? Like, I take real pride in the shit that I release, and it takes time, and I'm sure that it'll be evident when you hear it, like, and how I do things and the things that I say. So yeah, y'all stay tuned, give it a listen. You already know.
Yeah, y'all tap into that. That's it.
Oh, that's good.
What you want? How did you get your rap name?
Well, it's just my hood name, right? They was already calling me J1. Like I've been being called J1 since I was about 14.
Okay, so you already.
I was being called J1, and then when I started spitting and shit, I was just like J Uno. But people was already calling me Uno.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah.
Since before I was spitting, so it's just, you know what I'm saying, with everybody know me, but everybody know me as J1 or J Uno.
And it's crazy because you took off the latest out of everybody. Like, you remember De'Arno was making the little songs in Tevin. You started making your song way later, and your shit, I'm talking about in the hood, bro. That shit took off everywhere. So, you did that shit later than all of them. No, not even doing shows.
And it just be like, really, I just capitalized on like my talents later back then. Like, I was always, like I said, dipping and dabbling. Like, I was writing shit, you know what I'm saying? I got so much shit in books, so much shit in like old iClouds and shit, you know what I'm saying? That motherfuckers have damn near wanted to release, but just never did. But yeah, man, I remember all that. And like really seeing shit like that amongst my people is what motivated me to, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, cause I'm staying. I tap out with all your shit, bro. Since the beginning, bro, to the
Appreciate
you family, so.
I wish I would have brought a speaker. I would have put on an exclusive, man, but I'm gonna have to do it next time.
Shit, yeah. Next
Next time
time,
we're gonna showcase a song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite strand of weed? And this is the last question before we get up out of here.
I ain't gonna lie, I like that Gary P. That Gary Payton,
Yeah.
boy.
Woo!
Hey, that motherfucker perfect. That motherfucker decent as hell. I'm gonna tell you this, nigga. The taste, the goddamn way it break up, the way it roll up, from to the high. That
Yes.
motherfucker is immaculate, nigga. I love that shit.
Yeah.
That Gary
Yeah, I remember
Payton.
that. I remember that shit.
Volunteer.
Man.
It's hard. It's always been hard for me to pick strains. You know what I'm saying? Because you like a whole bunch of shit. I'm a hybrid nigga. I can't do too much sativa. I start tripping. That's been through shit. You feel me?
Right.
And then in it, I like to be able to move around and handle my business.
See, me, I'm a more heavy indica person, bro. I think it's because of my kids. You feel me?
Oh yeah,
That's why. Because I be want to beat the shit. I'm like, bro, I'm
Let
like,
me sit down.
right? Let me put something to
I'll
work.
get up.
Yeah, for real. Because my kids, bro, my 2-year-old is crazy, bro. I talk about him in every video. He's crazy, bro. Jumped off the shelf, got stuck on the dresser with his head. Split his whole forehead, like, bro. Now he got that badass scar on
He
his
just be
forehead.
running around,
Running crazy, bro.
active
I'm
body,
like, damn,
busy
bro,
body.
I ain't never been around this shit like that. So,
These days is a whole different terrible too.
facts, bro.
Yes.
People phone up.
They like grown as hell.
Yeah.
I thought it was just me. I was like, hell no.
Nah,
I don't
2
know if
years
it's
old
different.
ain't
I
the
got a
same
daughter.
two they used to.
When my daughter, she was saying, she's 3 now.
What?
Yeah, sometimes it be like that terrible 2s and terrible 3s.
Right.
It be that, bro.
Shit, I hope he got these 72s and that's that. He good. Turn into because my 5-year-old, he.
I just think it's bullshit.
Yeah, I got
altogether. They be
4-year-old.
bad all them goddamn.
Nah, bro, my 5-year-old cool,
5.
bro. He cool, bro. I'm telling you, help us with the youngest one, the 7-month one. Help us out, bring diapers, everything. So, but that my 2-year-old, he different. That is tried to grab my gun one day, like, I'm like, yo, yeah, he's feel me?
What?
Yeah, like, bro, you feel me? Like, yeah.
It's cool, just show them how to do it right.
Exactly.
The right way, you feel me?
You gotta be.
But he only 2, like, damn.
They bad. It's more of they gotta learn the
Right.
do's and don'ts, and it's
Exactly.
their what's their
Curious.
As long as you take them out there and you show them the right way, now you know you're gonna protect the house.
Facts.
You know he ain't gonna, you know, just show them how to do it right. That's why you here. So, you know.
Man. But shout yourself out for the last time so they can get y'all info. Follow y'all.
Drop them Instagrams, fellas. Make sure any ladies to see this thing. Let me get it to y'all too.
Man, you already know. I appreciate HighHeadzz, man. All my boys, you already know. bossg.chaseabagg, you already know what it is.
Yeah, that's it.
Fiji,
I go, I love
you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Appreciate the vibe, but you already know who it is. They tune in with one of the best guests, you know what I'm saying? J1 the Don, J Uno, baby, you know, AZ, baby, AZ, everything, Phoenix, you know what I'm saying? All that 50, stop talking. Strictly about $1. You already
Make
know
sure
what
y'all
it is.
like that, comment on that, and subscribe with us.
YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, whatever. I'm on there. J Uno first off. J Uno slide. J Uno paint and hustle. I'm out there. Fuck with me.
Yeah, we out.
First off, you know I'm strictly about $1. My daddy named our pit bulls Castro and Osama. Don up in my veins, shout out the Don Dada. It'd be hard to look at my niece cause she look just like a mama for real. It is what it is, it's still been family first. I put my pain in my hustle, so I hustle when I'm hurting, when I drop. I know my ghetto angels be turned. Been talking to God, trying to understand how this shit works. So when I speak, it's something like a legend in the making. Losing kinfolks every day, so it's hard to stay patient. Fake ass niggas walking around masqueraded, talking all that on the net, but in person get emasculated like, what? First off, learn how to shake a room just with a look, what? Been through so much and so young, I could write a book. Steady hard stepping on niggas long as I got a foot. Steady throwing this big B long as I got a hand. Can't pull off to my music, knocking like a marching band. Niggas be envious, really should've just been a fan. Took a lot of self-reflection to be the man I am. If life a bitch, you related to Uncle Sam. No Sam I am, I need my green eggs in hand. Matter of fact, keep the green, you can hold the eggs in hand like. First off, you know I'm strictly about $1. My daddy named